and knock people out of the market for buying like this, instead of doing it every quarter or so and get us back to a level playing field, y'all just woke up one morning and was like, oh, things are out of control. Let's now take action. Where y'all been? Where have y'all been? Hi, it's Natasha Bazile with SoulWhyNot.com, associate broker, home selling, and new construction specialist in Georgia. Today's video, we are going to be talking about investing in real estate. Not even investing in real estate. Buying a home is now still a good time to buy real estate. And at the time of this recording, today is actually October 5th, 2022. So you'll be getting it a little later. But even still, this market has shifted. And some people are like, oh, man, they're like maybe losing their hat. Is that the right saying? I don't know. But the market has shifted, or is shifting. The market that we have been in for the past 2 years, the craziness of the market. If you have not seen the videos that I've done about that, I will include here. Yeah, that market, I'm gonna say is over. Okay, is it over? It is not what it was. The multiple offers, the over asking, the tons of showings, the houses flying off the market. Granted, in certain areas and in certain price points. Let me say it again. In certain areas, certain price points, you still are going to have that competitiveness, because I listed a home. It was a townhome for $250, and it was still that market in this time. So it just depends. Certain areas, certain price points, certain products, certain homes, certain types of homes are going to be that competitive. But I'm going to say, I'm going to say for everything else, outside of the certain areas, certain price point, certain types of homes that aren't as in demand, the market is cooling off. Why? Because interest rates have increased significantly, and it annoys me to the depths of my being how the feds have raised interest rates so quickly and so drastically. That annoys me. That annoys me, but the government's going to do what the government's going to do, just like corporate America's going to do what corporate America's going to do. But let me not get on my entrepreneur platform. The government's going to do what it's going to do. But I'm just like, all of a sudden now y'all want to take, like, this has been going on for 2 years or so, and now y'all want to take swift action and increase interest rates like this and knock people out of the market for buying like this, instead of doing it every quarter or so and get us back to a level playing field. Y'all just woke up one morning and was like, oh, things are out of control. Let's now take action. Where have y'all been? Where have y'all been? Where have y'all been? But okay. So yes, that is why the market is cooling down, because interest rates have risen significantly. As of today, I didn't check the interest rates today, but they're in the mid-high sixes as of this week. And we're talking about interest rates being over the last 2 years. I mean, in the lows, they were in the mid twos at the lowest. And then they were in the threes, and then they were going into the fours. And then when they started raising them, then they were going up into the fours and then into the fives, which y'all might not like to hear it, but I'm going to tell you, even where interest rates are now are still good compared to historical averages, okay? Where they have been historically. When I first purchased my home in 2006, I had an 11% interest rate and I had a 7% interest rate. Granted, I was relocating here from Florida, but interest rates were never meant to stay as low as they have been. And we have been telling people this. Some people knew that, and they were the ones that were in the market trying to get homes, and why the market was so competitive. They knew the interest rates were not going to stay how they were. It was the other people that were like, I'm not going to get into this crazy market. I'm not going to get into this frenzy. I'm not going to. So personally, and you may not like it, but I'm going to say kudos to those people that jumped into that crazy market and took advantage of those lower interest rates. Even if it was the over asking and competitive offers, and even if it was all of that, I still feel like you were in the win because you got a super low interest rate. So where does that leave? You got to jump in at some point. You got to jump in at some point. Like I said, interest rates, even though they're not what they were before, and I don't know, you're going to see them where they were before. Nobody has a crystal ball. But looking at where interest rates have been historically, I don't know that you're going to see them where they were before. You're going to have to hop in to this real estate market at some point. This market has shifted. It's not what it was. Oh, yeah, what it was in the past 2 or so years. It's what it was when I got into the market. So it's just like me, return to normal. But for some people, it's like, oh my gosh, what is this? To me, it's a return to normal. Stay the course. Stay the course, guys. This is what normal real estate is like. And for the people that say, don't buy a house now, interest rates are too high, so you rather just pay $2,000 in rent forever, you're going to have to make the commitment to homeownership at some point. And side note, this video may be a little lengthy, and I don't have a ton of time, so I need to get this out because I have a CE to get on about 1031 exchanges. So I'm going to get this info out to you. You're going to have to jump in and commit at some point. You may be seeing, hey, commit to the house and date the interest rate. That is a point. Commit to the house and date the interest rate. And at some point, if the interest rates get better, then you can refinance. Let's talk about that. That is a good point, but it is also not a guarantee. And why I say it's not a guarantee, just keep in mind, it's a good point, and hopefully that happens. But again, nobody has a crystal ball. We don't know exactly when interest rates will, if they do, go lower than what they are now, when you decide to commit to the interest rate, right? Also, the biggest thing, because this happened to me when I purchased in 2006, and those interest rates were higher than what I truly could afford. They were just like, just refinance later. But you cannot refinance. When I moved here, my work situation did not turn out how I was hopeful, pie in the sky hopeful that it was going to turn out, and I made less. So my financial position changed. Maybe at one point was I unemployed at one point? I know I made significantly less. The value of the home went down. So I purchased in 2006, actually moved here in 2007, and the market went in 2008. So the value of the home was less. You have to have equity in your home to be able to refinance. So keep that in mind. What else? Income, equity. Your credit needs to be in order as well to refinance. You have to qualify to refinance. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I will put it in the description box if I remember. So just keep that in mind. So it is true, commit to the house, date the rate, but it also comes with some things. If you don't need to move, no, you got to take it on a case-by-case basis. I will not sit here and tell everybody you need to go ahead and buy a house right now. It's on a case-by-case basis. You have to do what is best for you, but at the same time, If your plan is, I'm just going to continue renting for the next however many years and pouring money, you still putting out the same money in rent. You might as well buy it, irregardless of what the interest rates are doing. So if it's not making much of a difference, because rents are still high, people. Rents are still high. And rents are not projected to go down any lower. And landlords can charge whatever they want in rent. I don't know if you realize, you've had to realize, because part of the market frenzy that was happening over the past 2 years were investors coming in and buying up homes to turn them into rentals. There are whole subdivisions, neighborhoods that they purchased to turn them into rentals. There's a reason behind why having rentals is such a good investment, because they know rental properties are always going to be in demand. So homeownership should always be in demand. But you're just gonna have to make the numbers work, and make sure it works for you. So I'm gonna say, get with a real estate professional that can guide you, get with a loan officer that can guide you. Make sure you have a team and come up with a plan that works for you, whether it's gonna be today or whether it's gonna be tomorrow. Even if it's tomorrow, you need to be working on your plan today. Doubling down on the whole reason for this video, because all of that I shared is just information that I just need to share with you, because it is what the market is. The whole reason for this video is because I have closed with, I'm gonna say 3 sellers within the past 2 weeks. And all of them, every single one of them, purchased their homes, first-time home buyers, first-time home sellers, and were shocked, amazed, surprised at how their first time home purchase turned out to be like the best investment that they have ever made in their life.
You're going to become the best that there ever was.
It has been a game changer for them. So they sold their home, and the things that they are able to do with their proceeds from this, at the time, they didn't realize it was an investment. But buying a home, having real estate is an investment. I know you have seen it. If you have not seen it, if you do not know, the majority of millionaires have their footing or got their start or have some kind of their portfolio in real estate. Guys, whether it's now, tomorrow, later, you have to get in real estate. And most people start with owning their first home. Okay, so for the sellers that I have worked with, I see it being a game changer, and I have some videos coming. Like one of these sellers, she shared like she was just tired of paying rent. Like she was tired of paying rent, and it was cheaper for her to pay a mortgage than it was for her to pay rent. So that's why she bought her first home, and she cannot believe like the figures that she got from selling that home, and now she's going to move on to buy her next home. Real estate can be a game changer. You may not know it when you're buying, but it's possible. It's possible. I'm going to include a picture here of, I'm going to call him D. 2014, he bought his first house. He sold it in 2017. Before this frenzy, I've seen this. I work with people all the time. I realize what an investment real estate is, what a game changer it can be. I've seen it for myself. It has always not been this way for me. If you have not seen my personal home story, please, it has always not been this way for me. So I don't care if you have dealt with foreclosures, bankruptcies, short sales, robbing Peter to pay Paul. I don't care about all of that. Things have happened. You get knocked down 99 times. You're going to get back up on 100. Okay. You know better. You do better. Okay. So we're going to take this knowledge and we're going to do better. You can do it. You can do it.
You can do it.
And this is fourth quarter, the beginning of fourth quarter, granted, but we are headed into the new year. Guys, you can do it. You can do it. I know there's a lot of gloom and doom and we don't know what's coming. Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, like, I'm a person, I don't live with my head in the sky, but I also don't err on the side of doom. Regardless of what happens, we gonna be all right. We gonna be all right. Like, we gonna be all right. Like, we, okay, have come through, have come through greater. We will be all right. We will be all right. All right. So this video went all type of places, and my class has already started, so I need to get on there. We are gonna be good, guys. We are gonna be good. What else do I need to tell you? There is a lady that I have recently subscribed to on YouTube. Her name is the Mommy Trader. And I'm connecting with her personally because I'm like, I need her in my life. I'm just going to put this out there. I have not even connected with her yet, but my goal is, in addition to me connecting with her personally, I want to get her on this channel because I want her to share with my audience because I want us all to win. Like, if y'all don't know me personally, but if I'm winning, I want everybody to win. That's just me. And this video is way longer than I wanted it to be. So mark my word. This is October 5th, 2022. I'm putting it out there. I'm going to have Mommy Trader on my channel. I haven't even connected with her yet, but I'm just operating from a space of put it out there and the universe will answer. And yes, so stay tuned because that's coming. All right, let me sign off here. Let me hop on this class for 1031 exchanges. Any questions, comments, leave them down below. Stay tuned for my next video. Thank you guys for subscribing, y'all. We on our way to 10K. Thank you guys for rocking with me because listen, when I started the channel, we started at 34. And I know there are other people out here skyrocketing, growing like lightning speed, and that's their journey. This is my journey and I enjoy it. Please check out the podcast. I have new things coming, new things in the works. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for commenting. Even if it's a thumbs up, it helps me. Drop a comment down below. Even if you just put a thumbs up or a clapping emoji, something, it helps me. It helps me grow. Share this video. I also have a channel for agents now because I want to help others set up their real estate business correctly, grow it correctly, brand it correctly, and set themselves up for success. So that channel is Nat Knows Real Estate. And if you like my pin, I have an Amazon store. So yeah, let me go. Did I say check out the podcast? I think I did. Signing off here. Have a positive, peaceful, and productive day. Bye. Hi, it's Natasha Bazile with SoulWhyNat.com, associate broker, home selling, and new construction specialist in Georgia. I just ran up the stairs. I gotta give me a minute. Okay. All right, I'm ready.